Hello ladies, I have a special video today for you. If you have been looking for ways to feel and become more feminine and you've been struggling thinking that you've been so overdoing it or in your masculine mode and you want to know how to transition into being more feminine, then this video is for you. I am going to share with you some of my tips on how to be more feminine. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. So when it comes to being feminine, there is not just one definition that will fit all one way. As a matter of fact, I think there are as many ways and flavors as there are women on the earth. It's like flowers. While they might look somewhat similar, when you come close, they are all slightly different, and yet all still so beautiful. Now, being more feminine is not so much about wearing your hair down or longer hair or makeup or wearing a dress. I mean, it can help make you be more connected to your body, but it's not really the only way or the place to go. And no amount of makeup and surgeries and clothes can come anywhere close to the magnetism that comes from being in touch with your feminine essence. Now, being feminine is not about being manipulative, bitchy, catty, or overly sexualized. Anything you're thinking that's what you're supposed to do but doesn't quite feel natural, that's wrong. Ditch it. Don't keep it. That's not the right thing. I think the biggest principle for you to understand if you are wanting to become more feminine is to understand the concept of receiving and receiving gracefully. Now, I want to explain that concept to you because when I say receiving, sometimes women think, oh, it means about being passive, and so it's like feminine is being and masculine is doing, so now I have to be to do nothing and be passive. That's not what I'm talking about. Receiving is about the energy. Receiving is about receiving compliments, receiving gifts, receiving love, receiving help, and that's a big one. So it doesn't mean you have to be passive and do nothing. It's about accepting the gifts that others want to give to you. When you go oh, you don't need to do this, I'll take care of that. That's not being feminine. When somebody is gifting you something, just say thank you and receive it. And then move on. It doesn't mean you can't take care of things yourself. If somebody opens you a door, it's amazing to have someone open the door for you, especially if it's a gentleman. Just say thank you. I know you can open your own door. I know you can carry your own suitcase, but it's wonderful when somebody is willing to provide some help and some support, and when you can gracefully receive it. So that's one idea about becoming more feminine, is looking at all the ways in your life that you are subtly and not so subtly not fully receiving and taking things in that way. Now, being feminine is about the experience. So when you are in your feminine energy and essence, you are more focused on what is going on in the experience. And so maybe you're feeling the way your shirt feels or your sweater, how it feels, how warm it is, or maybe you're drinking your tea and you're noticing how the aroma, the scent, and when you have it in your mouth, and the way that when you swallow it, you feel it going down and then hitting into your stomach. And that's being focused, being feminine in your experience, versus being much more masculine in the approach that it's cold, I need a sweater. I'm thirsty, I need to drink tea or coffee, or I need to wake up, so I'm drinking this for that result. Masculine is focused on the result, on the destination. Feminine is focused on the experience. As you can see, they are both active. It's not about being passive. It is just about shifting your focus during the experience. And then last but not least, when it comes to being feminine, we women actually need other women. So connect with other women, not in a mastermind where you are going to brainstorm how to take your business to the next level, not in like a catty mammy group where you're just like all talking about what's wrong with your husbands or things that are not working. Connect with women who inspire you, connect with women who support you, where you can share, like where you can be yourself. If you want to be like sharing about your feelings, that you have a safe space for that. If you want to have like best girlfriend supporting you and cheering you on, that's what you're creating. Having that connection with other women will boost your oxytocin level, which will make you feel more feminine. And last but not least, also focus on the self-care. Self-care is not a luxury. It's actually a necessity for us women when we give ourselves permission to receive. So we are back to square one, to that very first about receiving. It's not just about receiving from others. It's also about receiving from yourself and for yourself. And self-care is all about giving to yourself. So can you receive? Can you open up? Can you take all of this gracefully? Can you take care of yourself so much that you can say yes to yourself, so that your cup can be full, so that then you can give to others? Ultimately, it is more about focusing about the energy, that feminine essence, that magnetism that you feel from within, rather than focusing on the outside looks, because looks will come and go and change, and so don't be attached to that, but focus on this radiance, on this bubbly energy from within. And remember that receiving is the key, whether it is from others or from yourself. And focus on the experience, indulge into it, love it fully, totally, and see how this is going to change how you feel about yourself and how others relate to you and how men respond to you as well. I hope today's video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.